Hello, we are live with today's Animal Crossing stream. Um, Sorry for the late start, but we're live now. So let me just share on all the social medias that we are live, and then we'll hop into the game. Because today, Tortimer is back, or should be back, I believe. Assuming I didn't, assuming my memory is functioning correctly. So yeah, Tortimer should be back, which means we'll get a couple things off of him. Where's my mouse? My mouse? Oh, connection lost. 1 second. There we go. I think I just accidentally, hit my mouse, kind of causing it to, temporarily disconnect. I was moving around, I think I just lifted it up slightly and then and then kind of dropped it back down. Not even enough to, I don't know. That mouse is reconnected now. I just have to fiddle with it. My mouse is actually kind of tricky with, I have a Apple Magic Mouse, and I actually it uses two AA batteries in the bottom, and I actually have to have a piece of paper in there, otherwise it doesn't turn on because I guess the batteries need to be held in place a bit more. And thank you for that host, Astro. That is much appreciated as always. Let me just throw you a shout out. Last playing Lizard. I don't even know what the Lizard is. Clearly I missed the last... Yes, because yeah, no, I do remember seeing that he was playing that. I just missed the actual stream. There's something that happens where he'll change his game category ahead of time, ahead of a stream and such, but pretty sure he did already play that the other day. Anyway, let's just hop into the game. Yeah, so because Tortimer's back today, that means we're not having to worry about any, specific time stuff. Like the last couple days where I had to turn on, last week where we had to turn on the lighthouse every day. I am all ready to go out on the town. 3/26, January 23rd, Trantor. That is accurate. As accurate can be. You could never forget me. Good to know, good to know. Not like Rover. Frickin' Rover. Okay. Yep, there's Tortimer. Oh, and still snow, because it was snowing yesterday. So no gyrates today, but hopefully tomorrow. Oh there, Rick, long time no see, eh? How goes it? Everything been treating you alright? Tell you, officially, this Mayor trip to a luxurious hot spring resort is incredibly invigorating. Enough about that. Vacation's over after all. I feel like you did exactly what I asked you to. Great work, kiddo. Now, as promised, I brought you a little present. Kind of annoyed that he's doing this right now because of the mailbox noise. It's a little lighthouse model, just a little something I brought back for you from the hot spring resort. And have a rich, sort of luscious hot springish smell to it. Yepper, haha, horf. I thought we also got chocolate, but maybe... Well, we have a lighthouse model, so let's go take that off of our furniture list. Lighthouse model. There we go. Yeah, because chocolates. Yeah, chocolates is all... Oh, it says lighthouse watching. Is that maybe something... Let's look that up. Well, press something. Control T, Google. I am curious about that. Okay, let's see. Animal Crossing chocolates. Animal Crossing GameCube chocolates. That's always the issue when it's like looking up stuff on Animal Crossing. Oh, Lighthouse model in January and chocolates in February. So, let's see here. So we're gonna have to do that again in February. Interesting. It's weird that he's going on vacation 2 months in a row, but whoa. It's cool. It's all cool. Museum, dinosaur track. Okay. And the Lighthouse model that we're actually going to be keeping, we keep the models. Trilobite. We generally keep the models. Dinosaur track. We're getting a lot of dinosaur tracks recently. You notice that? I mean, the other day we got 3 dinosaur tracks. Tom Nook, Stunning Eagle Pole, HRA. Let's see. Okay, we have a new villager. So let's take her off the list of villagers then. We now have made. As we're slowly now working on... Oh, 1 second. Got a text. Let me see. Oh. Why did I have to get this text now? Now my brain isn't working. Okay. Okay. Let's draw the lighthouse model. Can we... We can turn on the lights in, like, all of them. That is cool. The life is obviously the coolest. They're all pretty awesome. So I just realized the door wasn't facing the front. Looked weird. Okay. So, let's see now. What are we doing? Ooh, Poncho, Bird of Everything in the World, Acre D2. D2. Okay. The middle bridge. So... let's see now. Oh, yes, this acre is now fully peachified. Hey, Iron Yoshi, welcome in. English only, please. My French isn't very good. Your cat is a meatball. Interesting. Oh. Yeah, please keep it in English only. That is one of the chat rules. Wait. Oh, actually, it isn't one of the chat rules. I need to add that. My bad. Okay. I'll definitely add that to the rules, though. English only. I could have sworn. Oh, you know what it was? Say around sentence through French. Google Translate. Oh, yeah. You know what it was, though? It was because back when I used to do writing streams, I would have song request. And for that, I had one of the rules being like, for songs with lyrics, English only. And that's why I was thinking that I had that as a rule, English only. And the fact that a lot of streamers have that as a rule for obvious reasons. Clothing. 8-ball shirt, no. Okay. Let's see now. Ooh, not a lot of money there. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got. I mean, to be fair, I'm not buying anything here unless we get lucky. I mean, it doesn't particularly look like there's much here we need, but let's go through everything and just check. Just in case, you never know. Yeah, a classic clock. No. I did take, like, French in school from grades 4 through 11. So, like, from that, like, reading the sentence there, mo I knew is my, I knew is or is n, is chat I'd forgotten was how you say cat in French, but that doesn't surprise me. Poulet de viande makes sense, because I knew viande was meat. I should have known poulet is ball, actually, so I should have actually been able to translate that. But thing is, with French, like I remember a lot of the rules and such. I don't remember a lot of the actual like words. A wagon wheel. For a chocolate, the chocolate kind of wagon wheel personally, but it is, you know, you don't got it in stock. There's not much we can do. Cabin clock. Do I need a cabin clock? No, I need a cabin bookcase. This clock would not make for a very good bookcase. You could, like, maybe stick one small book up there where the cuckoo part of the clock goes. An eagle pole. Nope. Do not need an eagle pole. Spanish, we can run over squat, yeah. Spanish, like, when I look at it, it looks familiar because of its similarity to French. But, like I said, I only remember some French, so, like, I know even less Spanish, but, like, because French and Spanish look very... Well, I mean, French and Spanish are closely related. Actually, one of my French teachers in school referred to Spanish as the lazy man's French. Gold stereo. I mean, English is obviously my first language, and even if I learn another language, it will be my main language, because, well, it's kind of, English is kind of the international language that, because while English isn't the most spoken first language, it is up there, and then I think it's one of the most spoken second languages. Let's check out the clothing here. Make clothing list visible for y'all. An exotic shirt, we do not need that. A snappy print, do not need that. A nebula shirt, do not need that. No. So, another day of not buying anything. Not Nooks, at least not this Nooks. We do have 2 more Nooks to check out before the end of the stream. One second, got another text. Okay. Let's see now. We're making decent progress on... Oh. Let's move some of these over. Just so they're not blocking my progress, if that's the money rock. Also grab this money while we're at it. Not the money rock, so... Not relevant, but hey. Good to have checked anyway. And I mean, moving those peaches, you know. It's not necessary now, it will be some point. So let's move that. So what's everyone up to today? Anyone do anything interesting? I was working earlier today. It's honestly not a bad day. Because, I mean, the thing is, days where I work, because like I was working yesterday as well, and days where I work like multiple days in a row are in some ways better. Playing Fable 3 again? Oh nice, how's that going? Like, obviously if I work multiple days in a row, especially if I work multiple 3 AM shifts in a row, it can get tiring. But at the same time, it's nice going into work when I've worked the day before, because then I go in and I'm like, okay, I know basically what we have in stock from yesterday. Because for new stuff that comes in stock, like we have an order saying it's like, okay, this is the stuff that came in today. But for stuff from like the previous day, I'm like, okay, what do we still have in? What? Because I don't know. Like, I mean, obviously, I don't know exactly what we would have all had in, because like I don't know what sells after I go home, but I have a basic idea. Okay, this is stuff that we still had in when I left, and it's like I know basically where it is, and it makes things a lot faster at work. When I know like what basically we have in stock and where it is. Other than not getting the correct randomized heroic weapon, you'd say it's going good. Nice, nice, except for the not getting the correct randomized heroic weapon. I mean, I haven't played any of the Fable games, so I don't really know like what that refers to, but hopefully continues going well otherwise, and get other stuff to make up for it or whatever. The fossils in the mail. Okay, and now to drink some Diet Gatorade. They have Diet Gatorade now? It doesn't surprise me, I just didn't know. I don't really drink Gatorade or diet drinks, so the fact that they've combined them is, you know, something that isn't surprising to me, but isn't something I knew. I mean, for all I know, it's been around. Diet Gatorade's been around for a long time. I just never noticed. Like I said, I don't really drink Gatorade or diet drinks. Okay. Tastes like almost bitter lemonade. Well, that's certainly a taste, I suppose. Excellent. We've already got our money rock and our glowing spot and 2 of our fossils. Next, so we still have 1 more fossil to find. Probably a lot more weeds to find. Haven't seen either snowball yet. Oh, there's one. So this is E5. I mean, it's the lost and found, so. Let's see, copper. Yesterday I think you said nothing going on. Is that still the case? Nothing to import. Okay. Does he never deliver mail here, Copper? Anything lost? 16. Cherries, right? Cherries and peaches again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8 peaches. Okay. So I'm gonna guess there's a igloo in one of the peach acres. That is my guess. I mean, we've already checked, I guess, these ones above the cliff. We haven't checked below the cliff. We haven't checked across the river. So, we could still have Yeah, that's my guess. Is there's gonna. Ooh. Almost didn't see that weed there. Just barely caught it. But, you know, doesn't matter if you barely catch it, as long as you catch it. That's what I always say. I don't know if I've ever actually said that. I always said similar things to that, but I don't know if I specifically said that line. Okay. Oh, and there's another weed. How the randomized heroic weapon system works in Fable 3 is depending on what you do, your weapons will mutate in their general area with how much you have done that action. Say if you slaughter a bunch of hollow men, your weapon will turn more bone-like. If you find a bunch of chests, your weapons will turn more fancy. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Nothing here. Oh, this is one of the locations I thought. Okay, so nothing on this side of the river as far as Igloo and Peach territory. But there might be something across the river. And here's our third fossil. No, this is, I'm sorry. Is that a Black Bishop? Black Bishop. That's something we needed. Score. Nice. That's 2 pieces of furniture today already. 2 new pieces. Instead of the one that requires to be the evil category, it just looks like that to you. Interesting. Yeah, so that was the thing that was mentioned that was buried. I forgot about that. So, we got a Black Bishop. That is very excellent. And I am very pleased with that. Oh, hey. Have I been here before? Hey, Caesar. Oh, don't come in here uninvited? Well, I wanted to talk to you, and you were inside, so... Yeah, the holidays being over is pretty good. But holidays will come again. They always do. No matter how many times you think you kill the holidays, they keep on returning. Kit is not in right now. Okay. Yeah, we talked to her. We haven't talked to Elmer. We didn't see Elmer. Okay. I haven't seen Kit yet either. Nothing too conservative yet. Oh, there's other Snowball. Oh. 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 Okay. Just be very... There we go. I'm like, let's just get away from the river. I lost track of it behind the tree. And I was coming at it from the wrong way. And... Well... That's a thing. Wonder if the weapon mutations are affected by how many crimes / murders you commit. Assume so because your butler, Jasper, did say depending on whom you kill, it'll alter its appearance. Interesting. Well... I would suggest maybe looking that up on GameFAQs or something. Or maybe if there's like a Fable wiki. There's probably a Fable wiki. Like, Fable's a pretty decently popular series. Okay. So, let's see, we've got a few weeds already, so we're probably good on, or at least mostly good on the weeds. I say right before I find another weed. Nope, that's not a weed. That's a coconut. I still can't believe I broke that snowball though. It's quite distressing. Quite distressing indeed. How are things? Everything is perfect. Trantor is a very livable place. That's what I like to hear. Here's Kit. Weather? I mean, you clearly went for a walk already if you're all the way out here. I hope it doesn't snow again tomorrow. I want gyroids. Yep. Oh, yeah. The only thing preventing me from making a good snowman is when I, you know... The only thing preventing me from making a snowman is when I accidentally break one of the snowballs. The only thing preventing me from making a good snowman is when I misjudge the sizes and then the snowman isn't happy and there's our other fossil. Excellent. Found all 3 fossils. Now you'd be like, well, shouldn't there be 5 fossils? And you're right, but the other 2 have been missing for months, so I mean, I might find them today, but it's unlikely. Unless they're like behind a tree in whichever acre I cover with fruit. If they're like in whichever acre I cover with fruit today, then... Oh yeah, here's the igloo. Like I said, there's probably an igloo in peach territory. That's why the peaches wound up in the lost and found. Hey, Elmer. Okay. Next. Next. Okay. And now to make the future queen of Albion Bootyful. Good luck. I don't know what that entails, but good luck. Okay, so we've got... That's the other thing with filling the ground with fruit. Because of that, I was like... oh, I know where there was an igloo today. I mean, I didn't know exactly where, but I knew, like... which row of acres. Yeah, I know Nook's having a... sale tomorrow. At 7 p.m. Hello. Movie star looks and winning personality. Yeah, let's write you a letter welcoming you to this fine village. You're at the museum. It's not welcome the museum to this fine village. Got a few flea bites on your finger. Oh yeah? How'd that happen? I mean, by a flea or fleas biting you, I suppose, would be the obvious answer. Welcome to Trantor. Okay. Chopped any trees lately? Just an animal. Well, I chopped one in Animal Crossing the other day. Chugged any bottles of syrup? No, syrup's way too expensive. So you mean maple syrup. just mean like regular like corn syrup or whatever. That's not that expensive, but I still don't really buy it. Okay. Oh no! Oh yeah, I guess because nobody moved in yesterday, so there's no letter waiting for me. That makes sense. Nobody moved in or moved out yesterday. It's very rare. Today we had someone move in. There we go. There we go. No, that's it for now. Thank you for your assistance. I mean, that wouldn't be racism anyway, because Canadian is a nationality, not a race. Okay. Let's see, how should we get for this? 700. So I should have sold it to Elmer, or whatever he was offering. Okay, do we talk to everyone? Yes. Yes and yes. 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 I have talked to everyone. Okay, let's go grab some pears. And we're gonna head over to Pretoris. I wish I hadn't accidentally destroyed that other snowball. Okay. Did we have one that was like not a full set of 3 around here somewhere? I want to keep my like full sets of 3 as like full sets. Ah, there we go. There we go. So we have that empty, extra empty spot there that can be dealt with. Okay, and now fingers crossed that the memory card works right away. And taking a trip. Whew. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. That worked right away, first try. As long as I don't have to go fiddle with the memory card. Okay. So off we go to Pretoris to do all the Praetorian things that we do. Next stop is Praetoris. Praetoris. When we arrive at our destination, please blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Okay. Current local time is 4:04 on January 23rd. I did enjoy the ride. Well, this asshole shows up anyway. Hey, Jaxper. How's it going? How are you doing? On the last one, maybe a bit spotty. Oh, yeah. Beard tells you something about the man. It says they have a beard. I mean, yeah, that would be, what's the word? What's the word when something just states that it is what it is? I don't know. What's the word? I don't remember what the word is. But it's like... tautology, yes. I believe that's the word I'm looking for. Tautology. The saying of the same thing twice in different words. Oh, it's in different words. Okay, generally considered to be a fault of style. Okay, yes. That was the word I was thinking of. Yes. Good looking out. Okay, so now onward. Yeah. Rover really needs more dialogue options, considering we travel like twice a day to other towns. That being said, the villagers have more dialogue options, and I just skip through their dialogue most of the time too, so... You know, it is what it is. Now to buy a shop. Only I could do that in here. Okay, what do we got here in the dump? An apple clock... I mean, I know I don't need a stationery for my catalog. Furniture... An apple clock. Nope. This Animal Crossing, I wonder if you can call over the Switch version. You'll end up replaying an old one soon. I mean, the Switch version comes out in just under 2 months now. So... it's not that far out. Well, I myself will still be playing the GameCube Animal Crossing here for a long time. You don't have the marketer skill? Well, why not? Wait. Edge. I feel like if they were going to push it back, they'd have already announced it at this point. Let's see. Nope, don't need a weight bench. Bird cage? Almost thought I did need it, but no, I misread where it said birthday cake is bird cage. Just at a glance. Okay. Cabin armchair. Nope. Already got that. Yeah, I think I probably have all this furniture, but... a flip-top desk. More morality-based action games. Have you played Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Nope, don't need that. A blue chair. It certainly is blue, and it certainly is a chair. Yeah, okay. I mean, any game can be a morality-based game if, you know, you want it to be. Like, Tumbleweed. Yeah, like any BioWare game, yeah, true. One second, just have to respond to a text here. Okay. Tumbleweed, I do not need. Played Coder Mobile on your mom's tablet, played the Mass Effect trilogy, played Infamous, played Fable. Yeah, I myself have not played like a lot, because like, I actually have the first Knights of the Old Republic, but I haven't actually played it, other than possibly like a little bit on a friend's copy long before I myself had it. Okay, let's see. I do also have the first Mass Effect, and I played like maybe 5-10 minutes of it. I need to actually play through it one of these days properly. Let's see, a white ring shirt I do not need. Kitty shirt I do not need. Polar fleece I don't need. Yeah, an earthy knit I don't need. Warp your appearance depending on your choices. Funky dot shirt. I'm not really a fan of the whole idea of morality decisions affecting what you look like. Especially depending on how it's done. Like, if it's... like, whether or not, like, the ways that affect your appearance are based on, like, actual, like, appearance things, or if it's based on, like actual, like, human appearance things, or if it's just based on, like... It's like something, like, random, like, you know, growing horns or a tail or whatever. That isn't as bad or whatever, but when it's, like, stuff like... you know, actual human appearance stuff, then that's, like, to me, like, because, you know, if people actually have that appearance. Okay. Nothing new there. Okay. Well, hey, here's a snowball. C5. So if you see the other snowball, I'm not going looking for it, checking everything. Plenty of pretty and evil people, yep. Plenty of pretty evil people, and... I don't want to say plenty of good ugly people, because I don't like calling anyone ugly, but... you know. Plenty of good people that are not traditionally attractive. I'll say that. Any guns on here? Katrina... Saturday. Which we may or may not see her. I mean, we'll probably see her Sunday. Regardless. Even if we don't see her Saturday. Okay, got a lost item. What is it? Clothing. number 3 shirt. Well, I already have it in my catalog. So just grab it to sell it. I mean, if that's, even if I didn't have it in my catalog, I'd still be just selling it as well, but then I'd also be erasing it off my list if I didn't already get it. The more good you are, the blonder your hair gets. Yeah, already I don't like that. You'll start to get a halo, that I'm fine with, and butterflies will start to flutter around you if you die. Like, I'm okay with, yeah, the getting a halo and the butterflies. The blonde thing, yeah, is weird. Gulliver! Wake up. Gulliver. Don't make me hit you with a shovel. I can't hit you with a shovel. However, can I hit you with a net? Oh, idle. I misread that. Yeah. See, basically I missed the first I, and then I read the L as an I. That's my bad. Gulliver, wake up. There we go. It's a bit of an issue with, like, I's and L's. On... Yeah. A while ago I did actually increase the, text size in chat for myself, like on my computer. I may need to do that again at some point. Because, yeah, I's and L's are the worst because, you know, they're both just a line. I mean, lowercase I is a line with a dot, but, you know, even then it can just kind of blur together as just a single line. Okay, what do we get here? I think that's something that I already had, right? Yes. Okay, that's fine. We already got... Okay, so there's Gulliver. So then... That's just a fossil. Let's go sell that stuff we picked up, and then I'll... Oh, wait. Chief, you're still my nemesis. Frickin' Chief. Okay. More your hair becomes blacker, you become paler, you'll begin to grow horns, your arms and legs start to get charred, and your hair length you'll start balding, your eyes will glow red, flies will start buzzing around your character, and a red mist appears at your feet. Well... What I'm learning from this is that I'm not evil enough, because I'm not as pale as I should be. My hair isn't as dark as it should be. Okay, see you later, Jaxper. Thanks for stopping by, and hopefully work goes good. Okay, let's sell these things. 1342. Good prices, good prices. And then we'll grab some oranges. 2 Bring back with us. Which oranges? Where do we have some orange trees that actually have oranges on them? Here we go. Just put my shovel there for a second. Yeah, I like to leave some of the oranges on the ground just so I'm like, okay, yeah, that's an orange tree there. Don't chop it down because you can tell in this village as well as my village, Meltork 4, I have I cut down everything other than the fruit trees. I suppose technically my main town, I only have the fruit trees as well, but that's because of the fact that I, like, grew just a ton of fruit trees. Fable 2 are split differently. Yes, you can go on a mass killing spree to become evil, but the corruption system involves money. I actually knew that. Because actually, I'm not sure if you're at all familiar with the webcomic Elgunish Shive, but it's a webcomic by Dan Shive, and in addition to the main story, he also does, like, side thing, which is often non-canon, but sometimes canon, where he does side stories called EGSNP. And the current storyline he's doing with that is a parody of Fable, and the corruption system is part of the thing he's parodying. I mean, his parody, because it's a parody, so it's not exactly a 1-1 comparison to the actual Fable games. There are some things he's changed, but yeah, the story, using that as a basis and then kind of making fun of it. Okay. Onwards, we return to Trantor. Our home village. I was gonna say something. Fable 2 has 4 different altering appearances. Interesting, interesting. Okay. So... I'm currently just debating if we want to start working on some whatchamacallit, where you put stuff on different sides of your house based on color. Feng Shui. There's the word. We should start working some Feng Shui stuff yet today. Okay. So, I just got another text there. But that's one I can reply to later. Since originally I had plans later today, but now I don't. That was one of the earlier texts I got. With plans being cancelled. Good and pure. Evil and pure. Interesting, interesting. Okay, well, for now, let's go grab the pears that we were going to be bringing with us. Hey, here's one of our snowballs. Fortunately, there's no longer a snowball here because, like, traveling resets the snowballs, so that's why there's one up there. The other one could be anywhere. Which is rather unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to be going over to Meltork 4. So we're going to go and I need to swap the memory card, so I'm just going to quickly save first. Good, but corrupt, evil, and corrupt. Save and continue. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll play the Fable games. I don't think I currently own any of them. I don't think so. Wait. I mean, if I do own them... No, I probably don't own any of the Fable games. Okay, so just quickly swap the memory card. Give me a moment, or a couple moments. I mean, I don't know exactly how long a moment is. It's kind of a vaguely defined term, so... Okay. Fable 3 is simplistic. Oh yeah, where to put my controller. Okay. Oh, okay, we need to fill with memory card. Take 2. There we go. Second try. Not bad. Not bad at all. Onwards to Meltor 4. Okay, look at Rover. Talking on his phone back there like he owns the place. All he doesn't own. Does he own the place? Does Rover own the train? That explains so much. Yet so little. Somebody should investigate this. Does Rover own the train? Rover, do you own the train? Yeah, like 5 minutes ago. Mass Effect takes it simple as well. Okay. You know, Rover never answered my question what if he owns the train or not. What does everyone else think? Do you think Rover owns the train? It'd certainly explain a lot. why he's always on it. And never off it. Mass Effect doesn't change anything when 2-3 your face gets more and more scarred and your eyes turn red. Yeah, not really a fan of that. Gray tartan and circus shirt. No. Don't need either of those. Or you can buy a ship upgrade and removes that feature. Okay. Got your daily shipment of pears, Nook. The drugs are in the 3rd pair. Pleasure doing business with you. Pleasure doing business with you. Okay, now what do we got up here? Furniture... doesn't look too promising, although I'm not sure about that painting. Let's see, where's my furniture list? Okay, let's check it one at a time. The daffodil chair. Daffodil. Don't need it. Do not need the daffodil chair. Watering trough. Do not need. A worthy painting. Nope. Okay. An owl clock. Ooh. Well, with this owl, instead of saying, when? Apparently I don't remember how to spell. Okay. No. Don't need an owl clock. Because I'm like, where does O come in the alphabet again? Between N and P. A melon chair. Not sure I want to sit on a melon. I already got this in my catalog. And one final thing. A school desk. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I got that. Actually, that I got not too long ago. Okay, so we don't need any of the furniture here. The clothing. Red bar shirt. No, we need a red check shirt, you guys. I've told you this so many times. Spunky knit. That's spunky no. Minty ham. No thank you. If it was a melon, that'd be another thing entirely. Melons and a mint. Nebula shirt we saw earlier today. And finally, a desert shirt. Well, it's a shame, but we need none of those things. But hey. We may not have bought anything at any of the Nooks today, but we have still gotten 2 new items today already. One that was buried by a villager, and one that... melon checkers? I think I know what you mean, but where my brain first went was like the game checkers, just with, you know, melons instead of the little, like, checkers pieces. Are we gonna play a game there, Billy? Do you have any furniture for me? Yeah. Yes, excellent. Okay. Exotic screen. Although the question is, like, he said I get a really cool prize if I win. Is it that the exotic screen, or is it something different if I win? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Wrist. Good. Side. Okay. How much am I buying it for? Okay. That's not too bad. That's not a big loss. Obviously, I prefer not to buy it at all, but I have to buy it. That's not too bad. Julio here. Yeah, we got that yesterday. Got the Julio and the Julio with Dulio. Okay. Oh, and there's the snowball. So tomorrow is red, right? Crazy Reds for Emporium. 24th, that's tomorrow, yes. Excellent. Nothing lost? Nothing lost. How am I supposed to claim your items, I mean my items, if they're not lost and brought to the lost and found? Come on, Copper, you gotta think these things through. Oh, there's another snowball. Okay, let's see if we can't... The other one was right up there. Nice. Okay, wish me luck. We're gonna build a snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? Yes, I want to build a snowman. I don't actually know how the rest of the song goes. I've never actually seen Frozen. And, you know, while that song is well known enough that I know of it, it's not like, you know, the other Frozen song, the one that, you know, everyone knows regardless of whether or not they've seen the movie. Okay. Big we got this one. We need to get this a lot bigger yet. Bigger. Bigger. We need the biggest snowball we can get. Well, not the biggest, but... Bigger! I said bigger! Still not big enough. Just a little bit more. Okay. That should be good. Now this one up. Ooh. Let's not get too carried away. Okay, excellent. Now we're actually pushing it instead of just kicking it. Gives us a lot more control. What are we looking looking at now. Should be good. Do you think this is good? I think this is good. Well, I think that would have been good had it gone on right away. The fact that when I initially pushed it, it didn't go on, I think is what caused it to not be good, because then it messed up my calculations. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay, well, let's go back to the Gulliver hunt. Okay. We're out here hunting for Gullivers. It's Gulliver season. But apparently it actually is Gulliver season. 2 Gullivers in one day. That's impressive. Okay. Let's see what we get from him, though. Let us see what we get. There's like 2 things I still need from Gulliver. That's one thing that I don't need, but actually, there's one thing that I have in my catalog already, but I actually want to get. Okay, I probably already have that. M-O. Yes. The only thing I need to start with M-O is a mountain bike. Mountain bike. Okay. So let us go and sell this junk. And then we can go grab some apples, head back to Trantor, and do a few more things there. Sell this junk as well. The gnome thing? What gnome thing? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Okay. Oh, that's where we're meant to move to. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay. I think we have... Yeah, we have a whole mess of things. Neither of us get it? Well, I don't know if I get it, because I don't know what you're referring to. If you want to tell me what you're referring to, then, you know, I can tell you whether or not I get it. Okay. Let's head back to Trantor now. Our wallet a bit fuller, our pockets filled with apples. Yeah, leaving already. Praetorius, an anagram of porter is. I just realized that. It's not at all on purpose. When I named Fortorus, I just made up a random thing. Same thing with Meltork 4. I mean, Meltork 4 not when I was making this town. Like, Meltork 4 is a planet that I created, like, ages ago. Meltork 4 and Meltork 6 are both planets. I guess presumably there would be Meltork 1 through 3, and Meltork 5, and possibly some further ones as well. But Meltork 4 and Meltork 6 are the ones that I've actually developed. Meltork 4 is the crime planet, and Meltork 6 is this location of, like, essentially the, I was gonna say galactic version of the United Nations, but not really are part of the galaxy. Because, yeah, the reason being that it's on the Meltork system is right on the border of the 3 major political powers in our part of the galaxy, and like stuff I've written: the Lartian Dominion, the Archon Alliance, and the Cardalian Empire. Yeah. Weirdly enough, I'm trying to think. The Lartian Dominion is definitely the one I created the most recently of those 3 groups. Although, even that was like, when I was in like grade 8 or something, so like, I don't know. I was gonna say 15 years ago, but no. 15 years ago was when I graduated, so like, almost 20 years ago. Oof. I mean, not quite 20 years ago, but yeah. It's always interesting thinking about, like, some of the stuff. Because I've been writing stories, coming with stories since, like, as long as I can remember. It's really interesting, like, looking at some of this stuff. It's like, how long ago did I create this character? Or look at my funds. 69,996. Nice. Very nice. Actually, wait. While I'm here... Yeah, we didn't get any raffle tickets today, so let's just go buy Nook's stock of clothes. Just so I get some raffle tickets. Okay, see you later, Iron Yoshi. I will buy that. Grab everything. And then sell back. Then we're gonna go and I guess... So I guess the plan was we're gonna alternate. So yesterday we filled up an acre with peaches, so today we're gonna fill up one of the apple acres with apples. Tomorrow, pear acre with pears. And so on and so forth. Okay. Like to sell all of this. Thank you very much for doing business. Okay, and then we're gonna grab a another bit of stationery. Let's see, what do we got here? Museum paper, sure. There we go. Plenty of stationery. It's always nice to have a nice supply of stationery. Okay. Oh, I guess we can also sell the cherries that are in the Lost and Found. Because unless we want to actually start filling up the rest of this acre, but it seems kind of unnecessary. Add an item. Way, excellent, excellent. Oh wait. What am I doing? I want to empty out my pockets because we just want my shovel with me for what I'm doing now. Having mostly empty pockets means I can carry more fruit at a time. Yeah. So let's see now. So we're going to be filling up this acre with apples. Okay. Yeah, I want to leave the spaces around the rock for, you know, some money rock. We want to have plenty of room around it to get the money from it. Okay, so let's see here. So we got that. Here, leave that space empty. This needs apple. This needs an apple. Okay, top row is full. Other than, yeah, potentially empty space. Second row is full. Third row. Here we just want one. Here another. There's an empty space there. Okay. Grab some more apples. Now, for anyone wondering what I'm doing, because, you know, this is something that often causes people to be like, I mean, even when I'm not doing this, people are like, why is the ground all filled with fruit? So, when you have something buried somewhere, you can't put a fruit on that location. Similarly, when you have something already on the ground, or you can't put anything on there, something buried. Not just fruit, but yeah. And if you have something already on the ground, something buried can't appear under it. So, by filling up the ground like so, we are slowly going to learn the location of the missing fossils. I believe a missing gyroid, because we have one missing fossil and I believe, or no, two missing fossils and I believe one missing gyroid, which we'll eventually learn the location of. And more importantly, we'll be controlling where future ones appear. So, that is basically what we're doing in a nutshell. Now, how we got into the nutshell, I could not tell you. But yeah, okay. Let's grab some apples from this acre. Yeah, I know you can't dig in bushes anyway. That's mostly just thoroughness. It's like, might as well just put them everywhere if I'm putting them most places anyway. Yeah. Oh. Of course, the one problem with putting them in bushes and doing this in winter is it's very hard to see where I've already put them in the bushes. Oh. Yeah, when it's not winter, it's not so bad for seeing them in here, but in winter, because of the snow, it just... it's such a job of hiding them. Okay. Yeah, so basically what we're doing, I'm just picking up a bunch and then, like, by the trees and then dropping more. Which, if we run out of ones on the tree, I'll just start picking up just random ones on the ground as well. But, this way, like, you know, other acres, I don't have... I at least have a start on once I do them. So today we're just doing this 1 acre. Oh, I already have one here. Okay. Surprised I already have so many in the bushes here. I'm not complaining, just kind of surprised. Okay. That was, yeah, that was everything I had in my inventory. Especially because that bush wasn't exactly like right next to a tree or anything. Like, the bush was massive, so like parts of it were next to a tree, but like that part where there was those apples was not right next to a tree. Oh well. Sometimes things make sense and sometimes they don't. And that's just part of life. Okay. Especially when, you know, it's talking about me here. I do plenty of things that don't make sense. I mean, it makes sense to me, but don't make sense to other people. And sometimes when I explain stuff, it makes sense to other people, but sometimes it's like, Eric, sometimes I just be like, it's one of those weird Eric things. Don't worry about it. But I mean, everyone has things like that. We all have our own, like, unique things that only we do. I mean, take any one thing you do, there's probably somebody else that does it. But, like, take, like, all the things you do or whatever in conjunction, and everybody is unique. And that is a good thing. The way specific things we do aren't always good, but the fact that we're unique is good. The world would be a lot less interesting if, you know, everybody was the same. Variety is the spice of life and all that. Infinite diversity and infinite combinations. Oh yeah, this is the next acre. I'm like, why is that empty there? Okay, so we are up to this row. Okay. And I'm getting some going into the next acre, which I'm fine with. Like I said, saves me time in the long run. I think I did get one there. As we get closer down here to these trees, we have a lot that are already filled up, which is nice. I mean, a lot of spaces around trees are already filled up, thanks to, you know, being spaces around trees. Well, these ones are perfect to take because they're encroaching on pear territory. To a certain extent, everything's encroaching on pear territory since, you know, pears are my native fruit. All the other fruits are invaders. And yet, the pears are the one that control the least. I mean, they control an equal amount of acres, but 2 of the pear acres have a lot less trees. So yeah, every acre in town has 12 trees except for these 2. This one just has 3, and this one just has 2. Tried growing more. Oh, how I tried. But I just could not, no matter where I tried to grow any. They refused to grow. Which, you know, eventually I admitted defeat. It took a while. Because I don't like admitting defeat, but eventually even one such as I has to be like, nope. That's just not possible. Okay, we're not going to have any issue with filling this acre up here. Oh, that was the sound of her changing clothes. I'm like, what does that sound? Where did it come from? That makes sense, though. That makes sense. Excellent. where did we leave off? This row? That is a lot of apples. Yes, indeed. A lot of apples. All for me. If anyone else wants apples, you can come here and grab some. Can't actually, because, you know, can't visit other towns online in original Animal Crossing. Why so many? So I can control where things like fossils and gyroids and other random stuff appears. As well as finding the ones that have been missing for ages. Okay. Yep. It all makes sense. For certain definitions of sense. Okay. And almost got this acre done. Okay, where did I leave off now? Did I finish this row? Oh, wait a second. These ones I want to clear out because we want to. Oh. I'll clear those out after I'm ready to have my pockets because we want. Okay, so. No, we finished that row, we're on to this row. Because we want to leave space around rocks for if they're the money rock. These, as well as that one, because that's nice to like just make a hole there to use when hitting the money rock to hold myself and keep myself from going backwards. Okay. Drop those. Drop one here. One here. Those spaces empty. Okay. Another acre filled. And we have yet to locate our two missing fossils or our missing gyroid. So at this point, these rows of acres are all filled up, other than like some of the space in the the paved area in here isn't filled up, and the dump isn't filled up because, well, the dump especially because that they'll just get taken away eventually anyway, and the paved area because sometimes I want to drop stuff there for other stuff. For these we have these 3 acres filled. Although I guess this one now I'm going to need to refill since there's an igloo there right now. And now this one. So next time we'll do this one. then this one, then go back up. That one, that one, that one, that one. Kind of do 1 acre a day, other than, I mean, when I have time, until I'm done. Because obviously, some days I just don't have time. Oh, let's also just draw off these extra ones I have off. For finishing up here. Okay. Let's go grab the whatever we have in the lost and found. Okay, let's grab all the cherries. Grab all the cherries and then we'll grab all the... Okay, let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, we're gonna need the cherries anyway, because... What's her name? Who moved in here already moved out, so we're gonna need to fill in the hole. Actually, we have another hole I noticed that we need to fill in with cherries anyway. So... Yeah. Peaches, on the other hand, the igloo I think is still there, so... Peaches, we don't have a whole... I mean, Peaches we still have plenty of space that we haven't built up yet. That's right, that's mine. Okay, so we'll go and drop off these cherries. And we're displaced when somebody moved in who's already moved out. Oh, some pears encroaching on apple territory. I'll have to deal with that yet. Not a concern right now. Excuse me, Poncho. Just pass it through. Don't mind me. Yeah, the igloo's still here. I didn't think the igloos went away when you traveled. In fact, I knew they didn't. Hey, welcome in, not the famous one. How are you doing? How's it going? Okay. Yeah, we have this. Oh, wait. Did I make sure? Oh, nope. Okay, but a little sleepy? Ah, yeah. Nine. That is a lot of cherries. Yes, indeed. That's a smart wave. Filling up that space. There we go. Cherries should be good now, and then we'll just... Hello? In Maltork 4 are not coming back. Sure, the village won't be the same without me, but such is life. I mean, she literally moved in today. I talked to her once, sent her a letter saying welcome to Trantor, and then she moved. So, like, the village honestly won't be much different. I haven't filled my town with cherries. I've filled, these acres, this row of acres with cherries. These ones are filled with oranges. These ones are getting filled with peaches. These ones with apples, pears, and coconuts. And And the Y is the Y is so that I can control where things like fossils and gyroids appear, as well as find the ones that have appeared and that I haven't been able to find for months. Yeah. Yep. It's all about them strats. Them pro gamer strats for Animal Crossing. Okay. I was supposed to do my other two towns, which I don't care about, so I just cut down all the trees so that stuff can't be hiding behind trees. Well, not all the trees. I left the fruit trees in my other... Oh, pressed the wrong button there. I left the fruit trees in my other two towns, but cut down every other tree, so it makes it a lot easier to find stuff when there's not trees constantly blocking your view. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's because one of the acres that I already filled with peaches, this acre, somebody built an igloo there today, so that, that kind of filled things up a bit. Yeah, filled up with peaches because of that, and then somebody moved in today to one of the acres with cherries, which is why there were cherries in there earlier as well. Okay. Now let's see here. Okay, that looks weird from down there. From here it looks normal, but from down there it looked like the peaches were in the cherry acre. Okay, how long have we been live for? Okay. So what we want to do, our next project, also we want to start on, oh, I should grab all my stuff again. There. There we go. Is getting some feng shui all up in here. So, how do we do that? GameCube, Animal Crossing, feng shui. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so we want yellow. On this side. Green. this side, the front. So you want stuff on the front, not on the back? Okay, we want orange up here, and red over here. Do you know if there are NES emulators? I mean, yeah, there's tons of NES emulators. Both, I mean, obviously unofficial ones, like online, but also on, well, Wii and Wii U and 3DS. There's the Virtual Console, which has NES games, and on the Switch, if you have Switch Online, if you have the online, there's a bunch of NES games you can play for free. Well, I mean, obviously you're paying for the Switch Online, but you don't have to pay anything extra to play the NES games. And also now SNES games on there. Also, Animal Crossing here has NES emulator in it. Like, because each of these NES games can be playable. Do you like to play tennis? No. Oh. I'm not actually going to play any of them, because if I play any of them, I'm going to get sucked in and just play for a while, but... Okay. So... what I want to do... Oh wait, is the... Oh, is that maybe... Can I get something that's specifically about the GameCube one? Orange, green. Okay, so what we want... Yeah. Yeah, it's only this Animal Crossing. None of the later Animal Crossings have that. This one has like a handful of NES games you can get and play. Actually, interestingly, so this I want to play my NES, but I don't have any software. This one can actually something that was recently discovered. So like these ones are all like built in. Like this is like say Donkey Kong, right? Would you like to play Donkey Kong? This one, what it actually does, somebody, as it was recently discovered, it actually checks the memory card because presumably at some point Nintendo was planning on releasing memory cards that contained additional NES games for Animal Crossing, so you could play them through this. It never did, but that's a theory about why that would be like that. So let's see, do we have... Special items just by being here are good. Let's see, yellow items... Interestingly, Balloon Fight is a yellow item. That seems a bit odd. As is tennis. Also seems odd. Well, what I'm going to do... go order a bunch of yellow items. So it's telling me the blue table is a yellow item. Oh, I see why. That's why, because it has the yellow thing on it. Okay, blue table. Classic sofa. Sprinkler. Let's get this. Where's the sprinkler? Let's just grab. Grab a bunch of sprinklers. Oh, C down just goes straight to the bottom. So we're just going to buy a bunch of sprinklers to put in my house. There's probably a limit to how many things we can order at once. So we'll just order as many things as we can. Or at least up to, I don't know, 10 or something. Yes. Oh, no, don't want to sell. No, click on the wrong thing there. I'm wondering if there is a limit, though. The reason I'm going with the sprinkler is because I'm not. I think each item just counts as one item, whereas with sprinkler, so I'm getting the sprinkler because that's just a single space item. Whereas, like, say, the table takes up like 4 spaces, the couch takes up 2 spaces. So with sprinkler, we can just get like a ton of them to fill up the space. Okay. What is the sprinkler number? 134. Okay. So just remember the number of the placement because that'll be okay, order. Okay. Well, that's it for now. That's good. Okay. So yeah, so we're going to be then working on getting our house all feng shuied up. That way we can be increasing the amount of money we get from stuff. Yeah. And other stuff. We're gonna get like our house all feng shuied up. Okay, we have a letter to save. It's not as urgent that we save the letters now, because like I'm already in the habit of it. See, one of my goals is to have every villager live in my village at least once. So I've been using the letters to keep track of who's all lived here. I've now actually made a list of everyone who hasn't lived here yet. So this isn't as necessary now. But it's already so ingrained into my whatchamacallit, routine that I'm like, I can't not do it. Plus, if also I find I made like a mistake or something, it's like, oh wait, let's go check. And yeah. So that's a good... I mean, eventually we're gonna... This is just gonna be full and we can't get any more letters, but... But I have a plan for that. Do I ever have a plan for that? Ooh, another page full. 3 pages left. Yes, I'd like to make a deposit. No, that's it. That's all for now. Okay. So this is where we're gonna call it. Been live for just over 2 hours, so not bad for just an Animal Crossing stream, especially like one half on a day that I worked a 3 a.m. shift of work. 2 hours is a pretty standard length. Tomorrow I'll be streaming again at, what time am I streaming tomorrow? 1 p.m. Yeah, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yeah, I mean, it's only a 2-hour stream, so it's... Yeah, but tomorrow's stream will be longer, starting at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Starting with... So, first part of the stream, we'll be playing Sonic the Hedgehog, the Sega Master System version, not the Genesis version. Doing that for a couple hours before switching over to Animal Crossing. Then, on Saturday, I'll be doing Star Wars Tabletop RPG stream I do every Saturday. That'll be at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time with Animal Crossing afterwards. Sunday is going to be a sub-request Sunday with, right now I believe Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess is in the lead. So that'll be happening at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sunday with Animal Crossing again afterwards. Otherwise, the schedule for next week will go up on Saturday, and actually the schedule for the week after will also go up on Saturday, because the first weekend of February is... I have off from work, because my birthday is on February 2nd, so I decided to take the first week off, and I have a lot of streaming planned for that. So this Saturday, the schedule for the next 2 weeks will go up, and that first week of February is going to be a lot of streaming. Including on February 1st and February 8th, 2 Saturdays, a 2-part special celebration of the Star Wars RPG, because I started that on my birthday last year, February 2nd, so we'll be celebrating the fact that I've been doing that for 1 year, with a special 2-part extravaganza, bringing back the majority of the players who have played over the past year. Most of them, like, just for one session. Like, the people who have most of the people who have 2 characters will be in both sessions. Most of the other people will just be in one session or the other. So it'll be like 7 players in the first session, 7 in the first session, 6 in the second session. But yeah. Anyway, for now we're gonna go and raid somebody, so stick around for that. And then, let's see here. So who do we want to raid? So we could raid someone playing Kingdom Hearts 3, I assume the DLC. Because because that just dropped, I believe. We could raid somebody playing Pokemon Sword or Shield. Could raid somebody playing Super Mario Maker 2. Could raid someone playing The Sims 4 or somebody playing Monster Hunter World. I think it's going to be one of those. If anybody has a preference for any of those games I just mentioned, let me know in chat. Otherwise, I'll decide myself who we're going to go and raid. And yeah. So if anybody has a preference, let me know. It doesn't look like anyone does. So I'll say we're gonna go and raid
Nintendo.
Let me actually check something quickly. Yeah, that person is one of my Plant Army teammates, and I don't think we've raided her before, so I think we're gonna go raid Rapture Priestess. She's playing Pokemon Sword or Shield. Not sure which one. And yeah. So if you want to join in on the raid, copy and paste the raid message that I am putting in chat. And you can join in on the raid. And yeah. Let's see here if we have enough people for a raid. Or we don't have enough people for a raid. So, and I guess we are not going to go and do a raid, but yeah. Thanks everyone though for coming out. Those who chatted, those who just lurked, those who hosted or auto-hosted. You're all wonderful people. Thanks for hanging out, and